The funniest WWE moments are usually the ones that aren't supposed to happen, like this.
And now coming right back in and oh!
It's the tradition of the warrior spirit.
So fired up right now, he lost his footing.
The Miz is one of the best wrestlers on the mic, but even the greats make mistakes. On the final SmackDown before the 2023 Royal Rumble, Austin Theory claimed he would win the 30-man match, but Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods quickly cut him off. Then, The Miz came out and had a word with Theory. The A-lister was laying the verbal smackdown until it got derailed.
There is nothing, and I mean nothing, more dangerous than me with something on my shoulder.
Once we got to the actual Royal Rumble, the show had its fair share of hiccups. The first was with the surprise return of Pat McAfee. McAfee was a bit too amped up and nearly fell out of his chair. Thankfully, a production member was there to make the save. Unfortunately, the actual Royal Rumble match suffered a few mishaps too. Kofi Kingston entered at number 4 and lasted for nearly 15 minutes. Kingston had made a name for himself in the Royal Rumble by finding creative ways to avoid elimination. However, in more recent years, Kofi's creative saves haven't gone according to plan. Kingston was hoping to make up for it with a big save at the 2023 Rumble, but that didn't happen. Gunther blasted Kofi to the outside, with the plan being for Kingston to land on a chair and avoid elimination. That's not what happened at all. Instead, Kofi took a hard fall to the outside. Are the WWE ring ropes made out of banana peels?
Valkyria, the title opportunity she could have had.
Shortly after the 2023 Royal Rumble, the Judgment Day appeared on Raw and confronted Edge and Beth Phoenix. Damian Priest was trying to say he was going to enter the Elimination Chamber, but got his premium live events mixed up.
Tonight, after Dawkins gets cooked and I enter the money, sorry, this guy got me so flustered right now.
Hey, I'm mine too, don't worry, I'm mine too.
Ironically, Damian Priest not only entered Money in the Bank later in the year, but he also won it. Beth Phoenix, on the other hand, shouldn't have won this next match. At the 2023 Elimination Chamber, Edge and his wife, Beth Phoenix, took on Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. Ripley knocked Edge out with a pair of brass knucks, allowing Finn to go for the pin. Beth came to her husband's aid, and while she did keep the match alive, her save didn't go to plan.
Finn into the cover for the win! Oh, and not quite. Beth just saving the matchup.
Speaking of Judgment Day, I guess Bayley is now part of the group too.
Representing the Judgment Day, Bayley!
I've got no words. Just watch this next clip.
364 days in the year, we can hate each other. But at the War Games, I need you.
To be fair, this guy was just doing his job. Following Bray Wyatt's return and the appearance of Uncle Howdy in late 2022, Alexa Bliss started being haunted by the two. On the first Raw of 2023, Bliss was competing in a match against Bianca Belair. The two ended up next to the barricade where a man wearing an Uncle Howdy mask was sitting. The masked man distracted Alexa, which led to her getting disqualified and losing the match. This was all part of the script. However, a security guard sitting nearby did not know that and thought the man wearing the Uncle Howdy mask was just a creepy fan getting too close to the female wrestlers. He quickly figured out it was all part of the show and went away. This production member, on the other hand, really needs to watch where he's going.
We're gonna be in California for no mercy, as thank you for walking in front of the on camera. They're trying to take our screen time.
Here's some quick advice. If Braun Strowman offers to be your tag team partner, do not accept it. Why? Well, just take a look at what happened to Ricochet.
The explosive Ricochet. Oh, goodness.
In the lead up to the WrestleMania 39 match, Brock Lesnar and Omos figuratively and literally bumped into each other. However, both men ran into a bit of difficulty. If you're looking for a Christmas gift for Seth Rollins, consider getting him a new pair of pants. 2 nights after Night of Champions, Rollins kicked off Monday Night Raw. As he was making his entrance, the new World Heavyweight Champion ripped his pants. The wardrobe malfunction became more and more noticeable to the point where Seth had to address it.
Make it official. Yeah! So Seth can change his pants or rip. I do need to change my pants. Probably should.
Unfortunately, Seth Rollins wasn't the only WWE wrestler who had to deal with a wardrobe malfunction in 2023. At SummerSlam, Asuka defended the WWE Women's Championship against Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. The match was so physical that Charlotte's top began to fall off. It was so bad that the Queen had to stop wrestling for a moment and have the referee help her get her gear back on. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on who you are, Charlotte did not accidentally flash the crowd. On an episode of SmackDown, Sheamus and LA Knight were trying to elevate their match, but it didn't work out.
The rope slipper, the LA Knight not able to grab his balance, as was Sheamus, and there are bodies falling everywhere.
Isla Dawn did not start 2023 on the right foot. The Scottish wrestler took on Alba Fire in an Extreme Resolution match that went all over the arena. At one point, Isla put her opponent on a table and was gonna smash her through it, but that's not quite what happened.
Dawn! Isla Dawn!
Sunglasses are cool as long as you have a way to get rid of them. Lexis King could not achieve that last part. On NXT, Kane interrupted a confrontation between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Lexis tried to put away his shades, but his pocket wasn't working, so he had to improvise. The 2023 WWE Draft was special, as it had WWE legends on hand to make the draft announcements. Rob Van Dam was one such legend, but I think RVD might have smoked a few backstage because he was reading his cards upside down.
Raw selects Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci.
I mean, that's honestly pretty impressive. Although, to be fair to Van Dam, Eric Bischoff sounded like he was drunk.
And Raw selects Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, and the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Now, to see the best and worst of WWE in 2023, watch this playlist.